Hello everybody, Animation Trainer here, and today is another Versus episode. So today's episode is going to be Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace versus Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Now these are the two most hated films in the Star Wars trilogy. So I decided, why don't I do a Versus of this? Now, something I will add is, people were telling me to do a what is worse for this. Now, I would do one, but I just can't do it for this one because, honestly, I still like both of these films. In fact, one of these films gets a 7 out of 10, and one of these films gets a 6 out of 10. So yeah, I only really do what is worse for films that are like, maybe a 6, but the other film has to be a 5 at least. Yeah. One of the films has to be at least a 6 out of 10, but if the other's a 7 or another 6, then no. If it's a 5 out of 10 and a 6 out of 10, then yeah, I will do what is worse. So yeah. Now, I've just been making a big brief description, so let's just get started with the story. Now, with The Phantom Menace talks about how, well, Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi are running away from the dark side, and they end up trying to go back to Coruscant to bring the news, and they have to save the princess and then go back to Coruscant, but they end up crash landing on Tatooine until they meet Anakin Skywalker. Now, a big problem I do have with this film is that the film is very predictable. Yeah, it is. Now let's look at Attack of the Clones. With Attack of the Clones, it shows how a bounty hunter known as Jango Fett is trying to kill Senator Padme. So Obi-Wan Kenobi has to go on a mission and track down Jango Fett. Now this film is also kind of predictable. However, if I were to say which one is better, I definitely have to go with Phantom Menace. Reason why is because with Attack of the Clones, they use way too many subplots. And not to mention that Attack of the Clones, with one of its subplots, has one of the worst love stories told in any film. Yeah, you guys saw me complaining about this in my Spider-Man review. And here it is, affecting it on this versus list. So point goes to Phantom Menace. Next, let's move on with the humor. Both films are very stale on humor. Like with Phantom Menace, you got Jar Jar Binks, which is just this annoying guy who fails to be a comic relief, and with Attack of the Clones, there's the worst love story ever told, so all the dialogue is cringeworthy. So just so you know, Phantom Menace did not make me laugh. However, I will say that Attack of the Clones actually did make me laugh. Even though with Phantom Menace, there are no jokes at all that made me laugh, at least with Attack of the Clones, there was just one joke that actually made me laugh. And it was the Death Stick joke. I laugh every time I hear that joke. So that's why Attack of the Clones gets the point. Next, let's move on to graphics. Yeah, it's graphics instead of animation, since this is the first time I'm doing a live action one. Well, I guess I can say animation. Now, one of the reasons why the prequels are really hated is because of the overuse of CGI. But in my opinion, CGI is okay with live action films, just as long as it looks real. And in my opinion, it does look real. Now with Phantom Menace, there's a lot of nice places to see and stuff. In fact, we even got an awesome lightsaber duel in the end with Darth Maul, which, in my opinion, looks amazingly good. While with Attack of the Clones, in my opinion, it was even more varieties of places, like the planet that Jango's from, and in fact, we get more lightsaber duels in this film rather than the other. Sure, it's not as good as the Darth Maul battle, but we still get enough good action scenes and stuff, like with the Count Dooku battle and the Jango Fett battle. Yeah, all of these battles look amazing. So another point goes to Attack of the Clones. Next up is the characters. No, wait, sorry. Next up is the music, which I guess I should be saying the score, because both films definitely have a lot of great music. Like some of my favorite themes from Star Wars are put in both of these films. Like, alright, I'm mostly just gonna be talking about my favorite themes from both films, but with Phantom Menace, we have Duel of the Fates, also known as Darth Maul's theme. In my opinion, it really sounds intimidating for Darth Maul, and it does definitely show how much coolness is in Darth Maul. Now with Attack of the Clones, my favorite theme from there has to be Across the Stars. Sure, the love story is really cringeworthy with dialogue, but I will say that the love theme definitely is great. But if I were to choose one that had better music, I definitely have to go with Phantom Menace, because in my opinion, Duel of the Fates is just amazingly good. Yes. In fact, it's my third favorite Star Wars theme. Second, if you don't count the main theme. So, point goes to Phantom Menace. Last but not least, we got the characters. And my least favorite character is in Phantom Menace, Jar Jar Binks. Why can't you just be quiet for once and just get out of here? But other than that, Jar Jar is only my main issue with the characters. The others are okay. Yeah. But my favorite characters in Phantom Menace have to be Qui-Gon Jinn and Darth Maul. Yes. They are just amazing in the film. While with Attack of the Clones, we get some interesting characters. However, there's some bad acting going on, like with Hayden Christensen as Anakin. He's okay as Anakin, but since he's part of the love story, it just makes and since he says most of the dialogue with the love story, it just makes the movie cringeworthy to watch. Even Padme is okay in this film. And then there's Obi-Wan Kenobi, who honestly is the best character in this film, since his acting isn't subpar or anything. Then Jango's just there just so that people could see another Boba Fett. So I have to go and give the point to Phantom Menace. So with that, Phantom Menace is the winner. I know what you guys are thinking, but Attack of the Clones is better. Jar Jar Binks is in Phantom Menace. And yes, I hate Jar Jar, but but thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. So goodbye.